Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone, as well as those men that preach and teach the likewise doctrine. No compromises, no mixing it to fix it. Shalom to all the Akim and a few Akwath who may be listening. It's your brother Batakallah Yahweh from the GMS camp here in Chicago, back at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And we're going to get right into it. We're going to start off with the book of Psalms, chapter 28 and verse 7. Yahweh is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him. I am helped, therefore my heart greatly rejoiceth, and with my song will I praise him. Yahweh is their strength, and he is the saving strength of his anointed. Save thy people and bless thine inheritance. Salakia, feed them also and lift them up forever. All right. And you know, with the times that we coming in today and in the future, you know, things are about to get real heated out here and real contested. And the only thing that's going to be able to get you out of this is the Lord, man, is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and his faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And it's set up that way. You know, if you look at it, Esau has control over pretty much all necessities. Okay. So you either going to have to choose to side with Esau, or you're going to have to choose to side with the Lord and have faith that the Lord is going to take care of you. And, you know, we got these scriptures to remind us that he will. Like it says here in Psalms 28 and 8, the Lord is their strength. He is the saving strength of his anointed. Save thy people, bless thine inheritance, feed them also, and lift them up forever. All right. And see, that's what we coming into, man, is a time where food is going to be turned into a weapon by Esau. Water is going to be turned into a weapon by Esau. And it's already been happening, but I'm talking about a time where you won't have access to these things if you don't do what Esau wants you to do. And, you know, for those of us who have been in this truth, you understand what that is. All right. Taking that charagma. Okay. Let's get the next scripture. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of Yahweh, who spake unto Yahweh the words of this song in the day that Yahweh delivered him from the hand of all his enemies and from the hand of Saul. And he said, I will love thee, O Yahweh, my strength. Yahweh is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. I will call upon Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. All right. And that's the spirit that you're going to have to be in these days. And Lord willing, you know, he allows all the men that came before me in this walk, and myself included, to remain in this spirit. Because if you look at things in a carnal sense, it's not going to be no way out. Carnally, you're not going to be able to see a way out, because Esau is only going to make one way on the carnal side, and that's to make a deal with him. But if you're in the spirit and you looking at it spiritually, then it's only also one way out, and that's through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we need to be in that spirit of looking for the spiritual answer to our problems, man. We've been trying all these carnal answers in this captivity and in times prior to that as well, and it's just not working for us, man. We need to lean on the spirit, and we need to lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai first and foremost, man. Okay. Let me get this next one. Jump down here. Is this it? No, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Proverbs. Salakia. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10. The name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. All right. And, you know, like the scriptures say, man, you got to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And that's the only thing that's going to get you out, man. That's the only so-called weapon that you're going to have to be able to fight against this devil, man, is the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and your faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And, you know, that you're going to have to be strong in that, because the Lord is not just going to be one that's going to, I say I have faith, So I don't got to really do nothing to prove it. You're going to have to prove that you really got faith. You really going to be going through shit. You know what I'm saying? And we already going through shit right now. But it's really going to get, it's going to be some real tight scrapes and real tight squeezes that the men of the Lord are going to endure during this time of Jacob's trouble. And all of Israel is going to endure, but only the men of the Lord are going to be able to hold their integrity and lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and really have faith that it don't matter what Esau do, they'll be all right. Okay. Now we're going to get a quick account of an instance like this happening, and then we're going to close it out. All right. That's the book of 2 Kings, chapter 19, and I'm going to start at verse 10. Hold on. Let me see. All right. So this is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 19, and verse 10. Thus shall ye speak to Hezekiah, king of Judah, saying, Let not thy power in whom thou trustest deceive thee, saying, Jerusalem shall not be delivered into the hand of the king of Assyria. Verse 11. Behold, thou hast heard what the kings of Assyria have done to all lands by destroying them utterly, and shalt thou be delivered? Have the gods of the nations delivered them, which my fathers have destroyed, as Gozan, as Haran, as Respeh, and the children of Eden, which were in Thelasar, Salakia? Where is the king of Hamath, and the king of Arpad, and the king of the city of Shepharvim, and Hena, and Iva? All right, so real quick, this is what we're gonna. This is the type of verbal. I guess you could call it abuse or trash talk or whatever you want to call it. This is the type of things that these heathens, especially Esau, is going to be saying to us, man, mocking us, telling us, and saying that you having faith in the Lord ain't coming to save you. Look at and they even do it today, and they don't even have to point to all these other kingdoms and say how, well, these people's gods didn't save them, so why is your God going to save you? They don't even have to say that. They can say, well, you believe the Lord is coming. Well, where was the Lord at during slavery? Where was the Lord at when we was killing all you niggas in the street? Where was the Lord at when all you niggas was living in the projects and killing each other? This is the type of rhetoric that Esau is going to come with, all right? And to the indiscreet and all of these stupid nigglets out here, they're going to believe that because they don't understand that the trials, the tribulations, and all the temptation and all of that stuff that we had to deal with while we was here in this captivity is necessary. It was something that was for our betterment, at least for the betterment of the elect, all right, which will then trickle down to the rest of the will trickle down to the 1/3 and the 2/3, and will be a betterment for the whole nation ultimately. But really, all of this stuff that we going through here is for the sake of the elect and to punish 2/3 niggas, man. And see, but if you don't have understanding, then it's going to be easy for Esau to trick you into doing what he wants you to do by just telling you that, well, the Lord ain't came yet, so what makes you think he gonna come now? That's the mentality that these niggas got today, right now, and why a lot of these niggas disrespect and talk down on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because they got that where was he at during slavery mentality, man. And guess what? At the end of the day, man, we deserved that, and we really deserved worse, and we didn't get treated worse, all right? And I know that that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow because of all of the heinous things that Esau was doing back then. A lot of that shit we don't even really have full understanding of because they don't talk about it. A lot of these niggas think that all slavery consisted of was niggas getting whipped when they didn't pick enough cotton. And it was a way worse shit that Esau was doing to niggas and doing to children and women, etc., that we don't really, they don't even really get brought out like that, okay? But ultimately, we deserved all of that, man, and worse, really. But the Lord still kept his word that he gave to Abraham through Isaac and Jacob, and we still are the people of the promise, even though we had to be chastised and had to go through what we went through. And really, like the Elder Yak always says, we had to go through that so that we could be the best rulers, judges, and kings of this world when our time comes and when the kingdom comes. And the only way that you can truly be a righteous judge is by understanding the trials and tribulations of your subjects, man. See, Esau, he's an unrighteous judge, and he carries out justice the way he carries it out because he only look at things through his perspective. He don't understand what it's like to be Jake and to be fucked up and not to have shit. Most of these niggas these Edomites that's judges, they come from a family of wealth, man. Going to law school is not cheap. All right. Becoming a judge is not cheap. It's not easy. It's not something that any random person can do. You got to really be plugged in to become a judge. We talking about a lifetime position. Once you get selected to be a judge, that's a lifetime position. All right. And each and every judge in this society has the ability to set what they call precedent when it comes to interpreting and evaluating the law and making judgments, meaning that one judge can make a ruling on a certain thing, and that's how this law is going to be interpreted from now on. And we're going to look back at this case to decide how we're going to judge on this matter based on how the other judge looked at it. And that's really what it is in here, man. Okay, so they're not letting no lightweight, non-plugged in individuals, even if it's Jake, these niggas in the boule and all that shit. All right. But guess what? They don't judge righteously because they're not in a position and never experienced what it was like to be going through what these people that's getting judged, mostly Jakes, they don't know what it's like to be living in that type of mentality, living in that type of environment. All right. But we're gonna have that understanding. We're gonna know what it's like to be in the flesh while we judging people that's in the flesh when we get our new bodies, man. We already gonna have an understanding of what that is, so that we can have the right amount of mercy. We can give out the proper punishments and judge properly and not just be tyrannical with our judgments, man, so that everybody can have a fair chance. All right. That's not what's going on here. And a big part of the reason why is because Esau, he don't live the same life as everybody else. All right. They like making these black women judges too. They don't live the same life as everybody else. All right. These are protected castes or classes in society that have things that bolster them, man. That have, what do they call that? They got organizations and programs that the government sets up that puts a ground level on how fucked up they can be. All right. But when you're talking about Jake men, there is no ground level. All right. You can go as far down as you can fall, and Esau's still going to judge you as if you got every right and every particular in your life, and you just going off because you wicked. A lot of these Jakes are wicked, but some of these niggas that get hemmed up, they in a position where they don't know what they can do, man. And because they don't have Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai in their life, and they can't lean on that, they decide to lean on a life of crime or whatever, man. And Esau don't show no mercy when it comes to that shit, man. But, once again, all of that is over. Let's continue, Salakia. But let's see. We finished at verse 12 or verse 13. All right, so verse 14, 2 Kings 19 and 14. And Hezekiah received the letter of the hand of the messengers and read it. And Hezekiah went up to the house of Yahweh and spread it before Yahweh. And Hezekiah prayed before Yahweh and said, O Yahweh, power of Israel, which dwelleth between the cherubs, thou art power, even thou alone. All of the kingdoms of the earth, thou hast made heaven and earth. All right, so he's going and he praying to the Lord, man, because he's about to ask the Lord if he can save them and deliver them from their issues. So I'm gonna jump down to 17. All right, this 2 Kings 19 and 17. Of a truth, Yahweh, the kings of Assyria, have destroyed the nations and their lands, and have cast their gods into the fire, for they were no gods, but the work of men's hands, wood and stone. Therefore they have destroyed them. All right, and this is Hezekiah acknowledging that he understands that the Assyrians have conquered all of these other lands and have basically disrespected and destroyed their gods. But the only reason that those gods were able to be destroyed and disrespected is because they're not real gods. They're just made up characters, okay? They just statues and bullshit. All right. Therefore, so now we're gonna go to verse 19. Now therefore, O Yahweh, our power, I beseech thee, save thou us out of his hand, that all the kingdoms of the earth may know that thou art Yahweh power, even thou only. All right, and this is the spirit that we're gonna have to be in, man. All right, and are some of us gonna have to lay our life down and be martyrs? Yes, absolutely, that's gonna happen. All right, Lord willing. You know, the Lord allows me to endure to the end. But if I got to lay my life down, I just pray that I get the spirit to be able to do it and not back up and bitch up when the time comes, man. Because you got to have this spirit that Hezekiah got right now. And you got to be asking the Lord begging the Lord to deliver us so that he can show who he is to these heathens, man. All right. And that's why the Lord is doing it. You know, the scriptures say that the Lord set up Pharaoh so that he could bring him down and show the world who he really is. And that's what's happening all over again. That's why these Edomites, if you look at shit in a carnal fashion, there's no way you're going to beat this Edomite, man. Because the Lord is the only answer, man. And those who don't want to lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they're going to fucking die, man. Period. All right. Let me jump down to verse 35. Verse 32, Salakia. All right, this is 2 Kings, chapter 19 and verse 32. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh concerning the king of Assyria, he shall not come into this city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with shield, nor cast a bank against it. By the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city, saith Yahweh. For I will defend this city to save it for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. All right. And you got to believe that the Lord is going to protect us in the same way in this time as well, man, because that's what's going to happen for those that stay down, for those that are really doing this work, for those that truly believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in truth and in sincerity, man. Not just with faith, but with works, man. Those who's going out every week, those who's doing their videos, those who's reading, those who's being brotherly and helping their brothers out when they need a help, man. It's all of that stuff, man. And if you're doing all of those things in sincerity, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to be on your side, man. You just got to stay down and keep doing your thing, man. But with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone, as well as those men that preach and teach the likewise doctrine. Shalom to all the Akim and the few Akwath who may be listening. This is your brother Batakala Yahweh, back at you with another video next time, Lord willing. Shalom.